Oh, yeah.
Hello, hey, it's not Monday, it's Tuesday, and it's the 27th of May.
Yeah, that's
And,
John Evans.
I'm still John Evans.
I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm Howard Bob.
And welcome to Community News. We're still working on the news set, little details. It's a little fuzzy right here because you don't know it, but I got two different color green screens, and it's a long story. But we're working on it, and it's getting there. We're not as scrunched in as we were last week, and it's a work in progress. But welcome to Community News. If you've never watched us before, we're a weekly program. We bring you a lot of information, especially events. A lot of events. We feature the Roane County Animal Shelter, some animals from them, and usually we have school news. But the news is school's out. Summer starts this week, so the kids are all out and looking for things to do. But that means a lot of summer programs on the program. So stick around for that. Got to thank all the groups that share us. Numerous groups share us, so we appreciate that. Also, we now do business shout outs. So if you're a local business or a new business and you would like a shout out, you can do like these folks, like Sleeveless Mows, which they do all kinds of stuff. And this is the time all the grass and the weeds are starting to grow now. They do lawn care, mulching, tree removal, gutter cleaning, pruning, hedging, all kinds of property cleanup. So that's to clean up the outside. So give Sleeveless Mows a call, tell them you heard about it here. And then Made Happy. And it's also that spring cleaning time, the time to clean up the inside of the house as well. And they do residential cleaning, deep cleaning, commercial cleanings. If you're moving out of a rental and you need a rental cleaning, they do that as well. You can message them on Facebook or call the number on the screen. And also Tim Robbins Boat Repairs. They do all kinds of stuff, gel coat, paint, buffing, fiberglass, you name it. 205 South Chamberlain, formerly known as the IGA and UGO building.
Separate times.
There it is right there. She got flowers out now, which
on Chamberlain, yes.
See in these pictures. But check them out on Facebook. It's a group on Facebook, but they say they accept everybody. And don't forget, tell them you heard about it here. All right, first segment is Things to Do, which is brought to you by none other than Mr. John Evans and Evans Financial.
Yep. Evans Financial, across from the park, which still is a park, and other things we don't know what they're going to be yet, but we will soon be able to figure it out. I hope. Anyway, a couple of things. If you're interested in such stuff, well, hey, get your own statements, bring them by, I can help you with all that good stuff. Well, other than that, SpaceX, 9th launch of Starship tonight at 5:30. So if you're interested in such things, you can get that live on YouTube or on their site. Go watch that. And the other thing, we were out tooling around for Memorial Day on the boat.
Yeah.
I just want to say, especially to the lady in the big brown wakeboarding boat with a bunch of friends that are having a great time, I'm glad they're having fun. But when you're driving a boat, you're not driving a car down the road. If you pass somebody in a wakeboard boat, like you're passing them on the highway, right next to them, there are consequences to the other boat. So we got washed up. Yes, bunches of them. Man, this lady come by in one of those big, wide, extra big wakeboarding boats, literally like she was passing us on the highway. And like to washed us up on the bank, man. It was wicked. So learn how to drive your boat.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
That public service information brought to you by Evans Financial. So don't forget to check him out. Things to do, this is this week, not to be confused with other interests, which is things coming up in the upcoming weeks. But this kicks it off. And this one starts today, but just tell them that we didn't do a show yesterday. Yep. So ask for forgiveness. Yeah,
you might be able to still get in at Pony Pals Camp at Blue Point Stables. And you learn how to take care of horses. And you're going to clean stables. You're going to ride the horses and how to take care of them. And it seems like a really good camp for kids. But it's $275 and you got to register. So get a hold of them today if you can.
Yeah, they learn responsibilities, all that kind of stuff. Another cool camp, the Become a Warrior Camp.
It's a basketball camp at Fort Bluff Camp down in Dayton, and I think that's a really, really respected basketball camp. So if you got a kid that's playing basketball and needs a little help, you might give them a call. It starts today, so you better get on it.
Yeah, and he's an award-winning coach, Tommy Brown, so check that out. They be jamming.
Always jamming at the Bradbury Community Club on Tuesday afternoons, 6 to 10. $2 gets you in, but for the same $2, you can take an instrument, find a group, and play.
And this is a cool one, bingo.
Bingo at Olive Springs Library. Yeah, that's going on right now, 9:30 a.m. to 11. You got a little bit of time to get over there. if you live far away, you might have missed this one, but I bet they'll do it again.
Yeah, and that's why I popped it on there, because I figured they're probably going to do it again. It's a summer thing, so check it out, and you can get the
Libraries
schedule.
are killing it this week. You'll see.
Yeah. And Lake Tansy, this starts tonight.
Yeah, they're kicking off their summer music series with Four on the Floor.
Yeah, 6 p.m. at the Waterside Pavilion. So check that out. An important, significant date in history. This is crazy right here.
Yeah, Andrew Jackson. A lot of people, even though he's from Tennessee, they regard him as a terrible president for a lot of reasons, but one of which is he signed this law in removal of Indians from the eastern United States and sent them out to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And it was a really, really sad thing. And but if you get up to Cherokee, there's a lot of stuff you can learn about it from there too.
Yeah, and that was the big thing that kicked off the Trail of Tears. Yeah. They be worshiping just down the street.
Every Wednesday they have their adult Bible study at 7 p.m. And they also have their Sunday school services at 10 a.m. and then the worship service at 11. Of course, the Wednesday Bible study and the Women's Association meets the second Thursday at 6:30, and the Love Kitchen Meal and Fellowship second and fourth Saturdays at 4.
And this a rowdy bunch on Wednesday. Wednesday.
From now till the end of time, just about every Wednesday, they're collecting stamps at the Art Circle Library in Crossville.
Yeah, and then another library.
Yep, Storytime at Kingston. They're kicking theirs off, and it's from 10:30 to 12 on, I guess those are Wednesdays.
Yep.
And they're going to continue that, I'm sure.
And Rockwood's continuing theirs as well.
Their Storytime Wednesdays at the Rockwood Library starts at 10:30. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, and then that's a kickoff. You can check in while you're there. They have a summer reading program that starts on the 4th. But while you're there reading on Wednesday, you can check out that and sign up for that program.
Yeah, sign up for that and learn what it's about.
Fridays, as always, Roane County Paws 5 on Friday. And they do this just to get donations. They say it really helps. Just that having this one little thing on Fridays gets a lot of money for them. So if you can, scan that QRL code and donate to Roane County Paws. They do a lot of good work, and they also help out our friends at the Roane County Animal Shelter. Beginning of all the farmers markets.
Yeah, we've got a ton of farmers markets these days, but Oak Ridge's Farmers Market is from 8 a.m. to 12 on Jackson Square in Oak Ridge.
Yeah, and then in Harriman?
Harriman's Riverfront Farmers Market is Saturday. That's 8 a.m. to 11.
Yep, awesome, pretty area to do it. And then Spring City?
Spring City's downtown farmers market is 8 a.m. to 12, right there on Front Street, or Neal Street, rather.
Yeah, and then the Preserve is doing theirs.
Yep, twice a month in farmers market, every second and fourth Wednesdays, 9 a.m. to 1.
And then back here at Roane State Expo Center?
Eastern Region 4-H at Roane State, and they're going to use both arenas, and it's free to go watch.
Yeah, and this is the time for all kinds of fishing tournaments. This is one of them.
Yeah, this is a college series Bassmaster Fishing Tournament down there at Dayton Boat Dock. And if you want to participate in that, give them an email down there at Ray County Tourism at Gmail.
Yeah, and they're cleaning up Spring City.
Yeah, they're doing that again. They're doing it quite often, actually. But cleaning up Spring City, this is an opportunity for you if you live down there and you've got some stuff that is usually difficult to get rid of. They're going to help you out with that and come out and pick it up for you.
And it looks like this weekend's kind of a lake-based cleanup, so they're going to clean up around the lake. So check that out. If you're looking to grow your own herbs, this is cool.
Beginning herb class.
Herb. Yeah, herb.
How to make herbs. And I guess they're going to actually how to make stuff with herbs.
Yeah, it deals with multiple greens, not just one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But, how not to kill it, probably.
I saw a good ad for that.
How not to kill a plant?
You can take a picture of it, tells you what it is and what's wrong with it.
I've seen that. I've seen a commercial or something where it shows, and it's like, oh, put Coke in the dirt or something.
I need that. Coke and sugar and coffee grounds and all kind of stuff. But they're going to help you with all that, and it looks like they're making infused oils and all that stuff, and man, that's really good to cook with.
Yeah, cool stuff. So might find some natural remedies and all that. Koffers is kicking.
Aunt Betty's are going to be at Koffers, and I guess that heavy metal tribute stuff.
Yeah, so it's $20. I think if you buy on the app or something, it's $25. But check out Koffers' website for more info. This is a big one by the Jim Henry Center.
Yeah, Spring on the Lawn Women's Expo at the Jim Henry Event Center, 11 a.m. to 4. And that's in Kingston.
Yeah, and another bass tournament.
Watts Bar Open, 2-day makeup classic, $200 a boat. and big fish paid daily.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. So many fishing tournaments going on. As we said, there's a lot of reading programs. Oliver Springs has theirs coming up.
Kickoff party at Oliver Springs Library. Yeah, they're going to be reading all summer over there, but that's at 610 Walker Springs Avenue in Oliver Springs.
Yeah,
and each kid gets a free book.
And this is just a kickoff, but you can see it goes Monday through Friday, June and July, 10 to 6. So you can go there, sign up for all that stuff. A lot of this is done, you see there, the UT Extension office. So it's a good program. So if you want to sign up, you can go to the kickoff party and do that. One more farmers market
at the preserve.
I did that one.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we did.
So that's
anyway,
don't forget about it.
No, it's every other. Actually, we didn't, because the other one was on Wednesdays.
Oh, that's right.
And this is a Saturday.
See, that's right. Yeah. Good eye, John. That's awesome. So get that, and then this is cool.
Yep, Friends of Prairie Springs Masonic Lodge Poker Run. Yeah. And that's on the 31st.
Yeah, very cool in Spring City. And then it's that time to get out your kayak and
Camp
canoe.
Ozone. Pioneers overnight camp in Ozone, I guess. But I don't know where you're going to kayak and stuff up there. Go over the falls, maybe?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, it's just a camp. Maybe they're not really. That was a picture they shared, so they might not be doing that.
But anyway, it's overnight camp, and it's ages 14 to 18. And actually, I was thinking when I was reading that, it's one night, but no, it's several
a week.
nights.
It's a week summer camp, so that's cool. And this one has been going on forever.
They're about done with Shaboom. Life Could Be a Dream at the Cumberland County Playhouse.
That cast is over that show by now. Like, golly. But they know it by now, so if you want to go see it.
We were talking about that on the other one. They start out and they don't really know it. They're floating lines, and in the middle they got it.
By now,
excited about it, and now they're over it.
They're not even thinking about it now. They're just like, oh, let's just do it. But and then wrapping up this week's events, another summer camp.
Yeah, Signal Mountain Youth Camp, and this looks like a good one. It's basic training, and it looks like it's a Christian-based camp, so I bet you kids can really get out there and learn some good stuff.
Yeah, very cool. And again, that's the things to do, which is this week's events. We got more coming up in just a minute, but one of my favorite segments is we get to feature animals from the Roane County Animal Shelter, brought to you by Freedom Storage and the formerly known as
Scandin Lumber.
Yeah, go down there and see them. They're filling up quick, so I'm sure he's got some spaces available, but they got outdoor storage, indoor storage, so go check them out. Go to our friends at the Roane County Animal Shelter. Man, they do some hard work for all these animals. It's unreal the amount of animals running around in Roane County. And these folks got to deal with that, and they do a great job. Here's some available animals this week.
Chompy and Randy.
Yep, cuties. Here's a cute one.
Yeah, Zuma. Yeah. That's a good dog right there. You can tell. And Harold's not a bad dog either.
He's happy.
Yeah.
Happy Harold.
Got Hooper and Chunk.
Yeah, and then some kitties available too.
Yeah, to be named later.
Yeah, they got great prices, as you can see. Go check them out. Also help them out. They obviously take money. The adoption fees do not even come close to covering what they do for these animals. You can also send these pans from Amazon really easy, and they work great for them for litter boxes. And there's the address. You don't even have to go by. You can just send it
directly to them. Drop ship right there.
Right to them. So also now we head into school news. The new news really is that there is no school. This is the first week of summer. Brought to you by Bells or BLs or whatever you want to call it, in the Bells Shopping Center next to Walmart. We're calling it the Bells Shopping Center.
Yes.
But they got all kinds of items. Man, I mean, you name it. Like, look, there's like, they have stuff for your showers, they have stuff for your bedding, they have clothes, they have household stuff. I mean, you name it. If you're going on a trip, they got your luggage stuff. I mean, they've got everything there. So go down and see Madison and check it out. I think they're still hiring too. I think they had an opening or two. So if you're looking for a cool gig and a stress-free environment, go check that out. There's Mrs. Clement's journalism class. Half of those kids have moved on. It's crazy. But here's some important stuff we wanted to share. This is the time of year when a lot of kids who count on their lunch menu, their lunches at school, don't get those. Here's Oak Ridge's summer sunshine bus feeding program. A lot of information, but if you're living in Oak Ridge, you can freeze this, check it out. There's all their different locations. They got the Blossom Center, Oliver Springs Library, Oak Ridge Outdoor Pool, Clinton Splash Pad. So check all that out. Here's some other information. 2 options for feeding, either the Oak Ridge High School Open Cafe or the Ethra Sunshine bus stops. So if that's something that you're interested in, check it out, look it up. But it's an important time of year because there's a lot of kids that count on that school lunch.
Absolutely.
So they don't get that, so it's important. So if you need information on that, check it out. All right, other interest, which is more events, not happening this week, but in the upcoming weeks, brought to you by Six Little Teacups. It's in Chattanooga. We call it way South Kingston.
South.
Way down on 58 if you're heading south on 58 from Kingston. Beautiful. She's expanded. So much more room. You can have birthday parties. There's bridesmaid parties. They're doing tea parties now is a big thing as well. So check it out. Sweets always available, but if you need a wedding cake or custom cake or anything like that, you can check it out. All right, other interests. Again, things coming up in the upcoming weeks. And we go all the way till I think September this one.
Oh yeah, 12th annual Rowan County Bass Tournament again benefiting St. Jude. Registration opens already. Entry fees $100 per boat, and tournament will be at the city of Kingston City Park.
Yeah.
June 7th, Kingston High School Golf Tournament, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Lakeside Golf Course. So there's contact information right there.
Yeah.
June 7th, Grove Center Vendor Market for Flatware Tails in Oak Ridge.
Yeah, check that out. You probably could still get a spot for that if you want to sign up. And then the Mondays are coming.
Oh, June 9th, Main Street Mondays down here in Rockwood from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. every second Monday of the month. And then you got free entry, farmers market, arts, and all kind of good stuff down here.
Yeah, and I saw a thing. I think they got Liquid Velvet for that one, that big band that's at Kofer's
Okay.
all the time. So check that out.
Oh, Road Superintendent Dennis Ferguson's 12th Annual Community Picnic, Thursday, June 26th, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on lunch is served at 12 p.m. So get down there at the Rowan County Park.
Yeah, and then in Spring City.
Shake the Lake, June 28th, Veterans Park down there in Spring City.
Yeah, it's a big one. And then here's a cool one.
Motor Madness Market, Central High School, and that's in Wartburg, Saturday, July 12th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. They got a whole bunch of stuff going on out there.
Yeah, tons going on. And if you want to be a vendor, there's info there of how to be a vendor on that right side thing. So check that out and get more info.
Oh, Rowan County Bigfoot.
That's your
the
buddy.
hairy
Yeah, I
man.
wonder if Willard's going to be
Willard.
associated with this one.
August 2nd at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Morgan Avenue in Harriman.
He's probably running it.
80% of the Bigfoot sightings in East Tennessee are actually Willard.
Yeah.
Hooray for Harriman, Labor
Yes.
Day Street Festival. Live music, all that good stuff, September 1st from 10 to 4.
Yeah, it's a big one.
And this is Rat Run on the Mountain at Cumberland County Fairgrounds, September 13th, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. A whole bunch of good stuff going on in the left-hand
Yeah.
corner. All the information right there for
And
you.
this is probably my favorite, man. This is good.
September 27th, Upper Cumberland Apple Festival, Crossville Fairgrounds, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., $5 admission. We got a free petting zoo, got all kind of good stuff up there going, especially with the apples too.
We never miss that one. That's always a good thing. And they got some of the best pork rinds usually right inside the gate. So you got to get those right off the bat.
And I say that's like forever because it's September, but I remember we were doing that same thing for some of these events that were in April
Yeah.
and May, and
And
it's
now
like,
they're
what
right
happened
around-
to April?
yeah.
Like, what happened to May? It's gone. But if you have an event, no event's too big or too small, you can shoot us your event information, or if you want to be a featured business and get a business shout out, John will tell you how to do that.
Yeah, you can email us always at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com. But as always, the quickest, easiest, most cost-effective, and safest method of getting a hold of us is to message us directly at Facebook.
Yeah. Again, don't forget, I guess I can show the graphic here. Follow us on our other platforms.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're moving up to double digits.
Yeah, well,
Some of
and
them.
somebody put us over the mark there. We got 9 on X.
Okay.
Or Twitter. So somebody get out there just for charity's sake. Follow us on Twitter
Yeah.
and get us over the hump there from 9 to 10.
Yeah, but again, check us out. Thanks for watching. You hear the music in the background. That's my Ukrainian friends, Uzori. Still out there fighting for their lives in Ukraine. It's crazy, man. It's messed up, everything that's going on. But another week in the books. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you want a business shout out, send us the information. If you've got an event, no event's too big or too small, we can do yard sales.
That's right.
Anything. Go get you an animal at Rowan County Animal Shelter. Help them out. But from all of us here at Community News, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
I'm Howard Howell.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody.
Learn to drive your boat.
Learn to drive your boat. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Water safety.